How's it going? I'm just keeping her moving. The husky style in the Alaskas. Okay. I got me hunting beard on, okay? It's growing a little bit. Just a little bit. Hopefully you get some moose. It's actually been pretty warm out, man. Like, way too warm for this Indian's blood to go hanging up moose for 3 days. My philosophy on hanging up moose and hanging up any game meat is I want it to be cold enough. I want it to be cold enough. Well, I want to be able to hang it for 3 days, first of all. Okay. And then I get a bunch of pepper and I pack all that meat. Pack all that meat with all that pepper. All that coarse ground pepper. Bah, 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 bah. Just pat it on there like, It's not like smacking your girlfriend's ass. But it's pretty much the same thing. You're just packing it. You're fucking making it right. You gonna make something happy. Alright? And then you put the game bags over it. Boom. It's like to preserve it a little bit because it don't matter how sealed off a fucking place is or whatnot. There's probably gonna be a fly or two. Then you pepper the little opening that you tie off at the top of the meats where you're hanging it, okay? And you keep removing. And okay, I want that meat cold enough to where it's almost freezing after 3 days. To where you're grabbing your beer with your cold knife hands. With your sharpener and your knife hand. Which means most likely both hands. And grabbing your beer. Because your icy cold beer that you're drinking while you're cutting up all that meats warms up your hands so you can keep cutting up that meat because that meat's so icy cold. That's when I do my meats. Which isn't conducive to hunting season, especially on the peninsula where we live. Imagine that. Let's see. Moose. It's like one of the only big game animals I know of where they allow you to hunt them and shoot only the bulls, only the males, during rutting season, which is procreation of another year of moose, right? You know what that does to meat? It's like out here, stupid chickens, spruce hens, grouse, rough grouse. Now, the rough grouse, they regulate that too. It's really good shit. Really good. Rough grouse is awesome. And you can tell them a little bit of a difference from the regular spruce hens. But we're not allowed to hunt them until like August. Because it closes season for hunting them bitches in like, I don't know, April, March, April, May, something like that. I don't go by regulations. I don't fucking hunt by regulations. I hunt by way of nature. Like an Indian. 'Cause I am Indian. And I am Eskimo. Which is just Alaskan Indian. Yeah. So, why the fuck do we need to... I'm going to get my meat. I'm going to get it properly. I'm not a poacher. At all. I want to feed... first and foremost, my family, myself, and my community. And I totally do that every year with fish. Oh, my smoked salmon. Oh, I make smoked salmon dip. It's like, thank all the dairy farmers for all the cream cheese. You guys rock. Okay? Yeah. We need the real peeps of the world because that's the only way it turns. So, if you want to take away from everybody the real part of life, which, man, is a hard struggle these days. Really hard struggle these days. Food, water, and shelter. And it seems like shelter is like the worst part for anyone. Shelter's always a big thing. Food and water. Well, they got you funneling into all these stores. Oh, you have to buy this, or oh, you can't do this because you got. It's like, you know what? I like beef. I like beef. Used to buy half a cow, you know, or split it with another fucking community member or something. It's like, hey, we're going halvesies, or we're going cord skis, you know. Hey, blah. Yeah. What happened to those days? I know it still happens. I know it didn't disappear. I know there's still real people out there. I know the media just fucks with everybody. It's like, oh, you gotta go do this. It's like, you know, fuck Kroger for wanting you to wear a mask. This is Alaska. How about the whole term, America? Right? I mean, come on, man. Oh shit, now I'm starting to sound like Biden. Come on, man. In a real fucking sense, like, seriously. Let's get down the basics. Let's get down to food, water, shelter. Okay? 3 basic necessities of everyone's life. Just those 3 things. Everything else is like beyond privilege. Beyond privilege. Why in the hell would you think anything less? I feel it's a privilege enough to have shelter, food, water. I mean, seriously. Come on, man. Come on, man. Anywho. I don't know what else to tell anyone, man. It's like, come on. Come on. Shit. I'm so sorry. I can't even control myself on that one. It's like, the real come on, man. Like, you, as a people, a person, individual, however you claim yourself, I don't give a flying French toast. There's a basic need in life. Everything else is a privilege. I find the basic needs in life a very much, here, let me rephrase that for you. Everything is just a privilege. I feel very privileged that I still have land that I could possibly go to in the great state that I live in and actually live a real life. You might have someone flying overhead. Yeah, I got some claims. You got bear bait stations, claims. I'd rather be there than a lot of the places that I've been, even in Alaska. Even in Alaska, it's getting really foobard, if you know what that means, and has been for well over a decade, 2 decades. I've seen, whoo, yeah, a fucking landslide of what the balls is going on around here. What in the French toast of all things is going on here? And there's no syrup. There's no sugar coating. Nah. No sugar coating whatsoever. But there are places. And we can make those places great again. And many other places. If we just root out yeah, you know what. You know what needs to be rooted out. All I want to do is hunt and provide. And, enjoy life. Which is what everyone should have. So, put down the devices. Step back from your own vices. Figure it out. You'll know what's real sooner than later. I'll send you some jerky.